Hey everybody, my name is Annika. Welcome to my channel. Before we start, I just wanted to say thank you. I hit over 100 subscribers since my last video. I think I'm at like 117 or something right now. I honestly can't believe that. Thank you so much. I mean, I just post videos for fun. I'm not really expecting anything. I never expected anybody to subscribe to me to begin with. So thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you and all of you who follow me over on Instagram. Thank you so much as well. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's really cool. But today we're going to be doing the single shadows tag, which was created by Cassie, or a makeup journey, over on Instagram, and she's so beautiful. I saw that Hot Vegan Hannah, she had done this recently because she was posting every day in December, and I loved her responses. We share one of them towards the end, so that's cool. But yeah, she said if anyone wanted to bring it back with her, to do so. So here I am, Hannah. I'm gonna bring it back with you. So yeah, let's get into this. I'm so fucking excited. I have been wanting to do this tag for quite some time, but like when everyone was doing it initially, I had just accumulated a bunch of indie single shadows, and before that my collection of singles was just like a few from MAC and ColourPop. So I was like fully diving into all my indie makeup, and I had, I was like formulating my thoughts on everything, so I just couldn't answer any of the questions. But okay, so I've been thinking about these questions for quite some time, so let me first show you. I have this like grimy ass ColourPop palette right here. We've got my shadows right here. The first question is your current favorite single shadow, and now I have two. I have one iridescent and I have one multi-chrome. These two, we have Sugar Bubbles right here from NBA Cosmetics, and then we have Fog Bow by Shine by SD and Seeking Shifts Riley. Now I know everyone says Ice Blink, but I of course love Ice Blink. I think it's absolutely beautiful and amazing, but Fog Bow is the one I reach for just a little more, so I thought I would just throw that one in here. But yeah, Sugar Bubbles and Fog Bow. Well, you can see somehow. I've got Fog Bow on my inner corners today. I hope you can see it, but it's so pretty on my fingers. There's Sugar Bubbles right here, and then we have Fog Bow, and I really hope you can see those sparkles. It's got like orange sparkles and like magenta or something. It's so beautiful. Such a nice iridescent. I love these two, and I'll show you guys close-ups of everything with like the flash and so yeah, Sugar Bubbles by NBA. I have another shade that is actually going to come up in a little bit, but the Sugar Buzz collection from NBA completely blew me away. I only have those two, but I was just obsessed immediately because they're like such beautiful pastel multi-chromes. And I don't know if you can see here, but it has like blue and green, but it's like a lavender base. It's so beautiful, and I absolutely love it. Hold on, I'm gonna need a makeup wipe. Okay, so question number 2 is, and your previous favorite before the current one came along. So that would be Royal Plum right here. I really like Royal Plum. It's like a neutral sort of purple, if you understand that. It's like not a super like in your face purple shade, but it's got like of course, that plummy purple base, and then there's some green and like maybe even some blue in there and some bronze. It's like, it's really beautiful. I have loved this eyeshadow, and I think it's still like possibly my favorite Cliona eyeshadow. But yeah, we're gonna swatch that one. Super, super pretty. So yeah, hopefully you can see right here. It's a really, really pretty shadow. Maybe you can see that shift, I hope. But yeah, I really love Royal Plum. I mean, it's really nice if you throw on like some brown mattes and just put it on really fast, or do some purple mattes. Like, I think I've even tried it with green mattes, and that was fun. But yeah, I just love Royal Plum. It's a good go-to shade for me. So yeah, I mean, that's definitely still one of my favorites, but like, I think the last two I showed you are like my top two right now, though they're subject to change all the time. And I did do an overview of like my general favorite single shadows in my last video if you're interested. But yeah, so the next one is your favorite one and done single shadow, and that was an easy answer. It's Palladium by Terra Moons. Right here, it's just, for me, this is like my perfect neutral metallic. It is exactly what I'm looking for. It's a really pretty, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that on my middle finger. But yeah, it's just this super shiny, foiled, beautiful, like almost like a rosy gold sort of brown. But let me grab some new swatches. Palladium's just such an easy eyeshadow to throw on. I absolutely adore this one. It's just beautiful. It's not too warm, not too cool toned. It's literally my perfect like brown sort of neutral, like spicy neutral. I love it. Question number 4 is a single shadow that you think is underrated. This is the other eyeshadow I have from the NBA Cosmetics Sugar Buzz collection. Sugar Dreams right here. It's this pink one. This is so beautiful. It's truly just such a pretty pink sort of multi-chrome. It's pastel, but it's just so nice. I really adore this one. It just has like pink and green and gold. Is just so beautiful. I really hope you can see that like greeniness that it's got. It's just so pretty. And I don't really wear pink eyeshadow, okay? I don't. I do once in a while. I'm not saying I never wear it, but it's more of like a rare thing for me. Yeah, I just don't really do pink too much. And it's weird because pink is my favorite color in real life, but purple is my favorite eyeshadow color. I've probably said that a million times, but this is just a beautiful like bubblegum pink sort of thing, like, but it's like very pastel, and it's got those like the green shifts and everything. So it's just, I don't know, something about it just hits different. I love it. It's really pretty with like just some light cool tone neutrals or like mid-tone neutrals. Love that eyeshadow. It's so beautiful. Yeah, it just makes me want to get more multi-chromes from NBA, which was actually like the first indie brand I ever tried. I just got some of their duochromes, and I still like those shades, but these multi-chromes, man, like, they're beautiful. I can't get over it. But yeah, like, I guess with Sugar Dreams and Sugar Bubbles too, I feel like I don't really see people using those shades very often. Not compared to like some other brands, but I think they're both absolutely worth it. And yeah, I think Sugar Bubbles is underrated. And, you know, from somebody who doesn't really like much pink eyeshadow, take my recommendation. It's good. It's so good. It doesn't really crease. Like, it's just such a beautiful eyeshadow. And I'm pretty sure I've even worn that one without glitter glue, and it was fine. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so the next question is a single shadow that's not worth the hype. And I chose Terra Moon's Iris, which is right here. And I mean, I feel like that could have been like replaced with Butterfly Nebula or Winter Sun. Because they all have the same sort of texture. I don't know if you can see that texture right there. Yeah, it's this one. But it's just like, I don't know, it's such a weird flaky texture. And then every time I've tried to use Iris, I just feel like the look never turns out quite how I'm like wanting it to. I always just feel like it's kind of a weird one. And I don't know if you can see this right here, but it's so weird. So I'm gonna try and smooth it out as best as I can. Yeah, it's just kind of like a weird one. I don't know, it's just weird. And then it's got like a red flip, a reddish orange to like a gold. But yeah, I mean, I've worn it in neutral looks. I've tried to wear it over colorful looks, and every time I feel like it's just the texture maybe isn't what I'm looking for. I feel the same way about Winter Sun, and then Butterfly Nebula. I mean, they're all kind of interchangeable to me. I feel like I just don't enjoy that formula as much. Okay, so the next eyeshadow is a single shadow that best represents your favorite singles brand. And let me say, like, they're not my favorite brand at the moment. But if I'm putting all the other bullshit aside, if I'm putting all that shit aside, and it comes down to what is my favorite brand when it comes to the single shadows that I've accumulated, it's Terra Moon's. And it's just because like all of my favorite eyeshadows are Terra Moon's. I just think they're so special. But I have not been buying from them lately. I have so many anyways. I don't need to buy any more. I could probably never buy from them again. I would like to see them do better in the future, but I just think that they really like royally fucked up. And especially when it comes to my friend Jen, I am not happy with the way that they just blocked her for trying to fucking help them. So trying to make them aware of something that she did not feel was right, they blocked her. So I think that's bullshit. But yeah, putting that aside, I just think Terra Moon's is my favorite when it comes to my eyeshadows. I just think they're so beautiful. But trying to put away the negative thoughts right now. But I mean, yeah, it took me a while to even start using Terra Moon's again. But I would say Milky Way is the shadow I feel like best represents Terra Moon's. And hopefully you can see this, but Milky Way is a really cool eyeshadow. And okay, I don't know if any of you follow me on Instagram, but I'm pretty sure the last 2 times I wore Milky Way, I've called it Winter Sun. I don't know why, because I know that Winter Sun is a shade that I don't like very much. I mean, I did wear it in a really pretty red look kind of recently, but I don't know, man. I don't know what's wrong with me or why I keep calling Milky Way Winter Sun. But okay, let's just do this swatch right here. Oh shit, that's kind of a lot. Fuck, whatever, we'll smooth it out. So here is Milky Way. It's kind of a weird formula. It's like this gunmetal gray, but it has like these chunky orange sparkles, and it's just so interesting. Like, it's a very interesting texture as well. Here's it after I've swatched it, maybe a little smoother. It also seems to have like a slight green effect in there. But okay, let me get some close-ups of these. But yeah, Iris, I feel like, just gives me a weird appearance to my eyes. Like, that one in particular. Like, with Butterfly Nebula, I feel like it's... I mean, I don't know. Butterfly Nebula is still kind of like a tone I wouldn't really wear as often. But yeah, I mean, I still can like make a look with that one, or Winter Sun, that's not as weird, but I don't know. Something about Iris just, it gives the same sort of effect every time, and it's not something I really like. It's just a weird, chunky, like flashy, in your face mess, but not in a good way. So I don't know. I don't really know how else to put it. The next question is a single shadow that you grew to like. And that is without a doubt this shade right here, Lapis Lazuli. It is so beautiful. At first I didn't really wear it that much, but I've worn it a few times recently, because in December I was trying to like wear some of my blue eyeshadows I don't wear as often, or like bluish eyeshadows. But Lapis Lazuli is so stunning. Let's swatch it again. It's from Cleona, and it's a deep iridescent. So it has like this sheer base, but then it has this like indigo purpley blue, what's it called, blurple like effect. It's just so interesting. I love this eyeshadow, and I'm so glad that I started wearing it. I kept calling it Azure as well. I called it Azure twice, and then I called Milky Way Winter Sun twice. So yeah, not sure what's wrong with me, but I've tried to correct it on my stories when I realized that type of thing. But yeah, I just think it's a really nice eyeshadow. It's definitely like not an everyday sort of thing for me, but the deep iridescent formula, I want a shade, I think it's called Cerise, cherry in French. I just think that's like so cool, and I definitely want to try more, because when I think iridescent, I think a very white looking eyeshadow that has some sort of like a colorful base. So it's kind of cool how they did the deep iridescent, and yeah, I want to try more. I think they're so fun. They're definitely on the sheer side, but like, and that's actually what kept me from it, because I knew it was a sheer eyeshadow, but then I realized it's supposed to be that way, so I was like, oh, okay, well, let me work with that. Sometimes you just need like a realization that you're maybe like thinking about something the wrong way, and then it's like, oh, well, if it's used for an iridescent sort of look, then I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here really fast and warn you, I am about to get a bloody nose and not notice for like 10 minutes. I am so sorry. It's not that bad, like it's just in one nostril, but it's a little embarrassing, though not embarrassing enough to make me want to re-record. But yeah, apologize. If you don't like blood, please click off. It's all good. So sorry. Okay, so this question is a single shadow you would give to your worst enemy. I thought long and hard about this one because, okay, I noticed that some people, when this tag was like originally going around, people were like, oh, well, I don't have any enemies, so they're like doing hypotheticals. And Hannah, I liked hers because she was like trying to think hypothetically if, you know, maybe she had a coworker she didn't like who was asking her what single shadow to get, and maybe she doesn't want to share that hobby with this person, so she wants to recommend some eyeshadow that maybe they'll steer clear from indie shadows in the future or something. But I'm like, I definitely have enemies, and you know, if you know anything about me, you might know I am a recovering addict. I have 5 years of sobriety, and I just want to clarify for the record, when I was in my first year of recovery, I made amends to everyone who I felt like maybe I had done wrong to. That's none of these people. My enemies, now I don't have a long list, but I definitely have a list. And a lot of them, unfortunately, are people in my own family who took it upon themselves to lie to like the police about me, the state. And it was disgusting what happened to me. one day the truth will out. But yeah, so there's one person in particular I was thinking of, and this person used my trauma against me in a horrible way. Tried to say I'm an abuser, tried to say I would put a cigarette out on my own baby. I won't even fucking start on that, because then I'll start ranting and I'll get pissed, and we don't need that right now. But this is for you, bitch. This is for you. So I thought, you know, what wouldn't look good on this person? Because this person does not really, I don't think, ever wear makeup. This person used to be an officer of the law and is a pathological liar and kleptomaniac, like literally steals shit all the time. Yeah, I don't like this person, if you can't tell, but they have very yellow undertones, so I'm like, what would look like shit on any yellow undertones? Now, I can't ever see myself in a situation where I would give any of my eyeshadows to this person. I doubt they would even ever ask. This person literally said that people like me, addicts, recovering addicts, junkies, this person said people like me and my husband should not get to reproduce. This person has fat shamed my husband, me, literally says I'm insane, crazy, brainwashed. I don't know. These people like drink too much as well, but then they love to shit talk me for my addiction. I'm getting help for mine, as I have been for over 5 years now. I've done so much therapy and stuff, and it's just like, you know, those people who think that there's like literally nothing wrong with them, so they'll like call you crazy and shit. Like, this is all how these people are. So yeah, I just can't stand it. I've even, like, I don't know, they also told my own child that her mommy and daddy don't love her when she was 2. And that's literally not even the worst of it, but, you know, we don't need to give them any energy. So I was like, okay, well, usually cool tones don't look the best on yellow undertones, right? So I grabbed, and also this is an eyeshadow I don't use anymore, so this is MAC Les Artistes, or LES Artiste. But yeah, it's like this really cool toned, like, taupe sort of shimmer, if you can call it that. It's more like a satin to me. But yeah, let me just swatch that for you. Like, it's just not, it's not that great. It's not like the worst eyeshadow I've ever used. I definitely used to wear it before I discovered indie makeup. Like, go buy MAC Les Artistes. Like, I think that looks so great on you. Obviously anyone can wear anything. Like, if you have yellow undertones, I'm not saying not to ever wear like a cool toned eyeshadow, but yeah, I was just trying to think what won't look good on you. Like, if I wanted something, or if I wanted you to look like shit in an eyeshadow. That is definitely a hypothetical scenario, but it's pretty funny to think about. And then I was also like looking, I researched, I was like, what looks bad on yellow undertones? And it said blue based pinks. So I actually had 2 eyeshadows. I had what was it called? There's like a ColourPop pink I have. It's pretty much this exact tone of pink, but it's a matte. But this is Halley's Comet by Terra Moons. And it's definitely a blue toned pink duochrome sort of shade. If this person ever wants to wear colorful eyeshadow, maybe I'd recommend this one. Or I feel like I've seen people with yellow undertones like rock these sort of colors, but I don't know, it's just what the article said. So yeah, I guess I'd recommend those 2. And also, I would also recommend this one because it stains like a bitch. So yeah, I'm probably gonna regret swatching this on myself, but yeah. So this person, if I ever see you again, I will pretend like you're not there. And if you ever try to start shit with me again, like in the past, I'm just gonna laugh at you. And don't ever try to poison my own child against me again. That does not hurt me. That hurts her. And that's fucked up. And you're a scumbag for ever doing that. Did you think she wasn't gonna tell me? I don't know. It's just really messed up. Like, you can hate me all you want, but if you mess with my baby girl, you know, one day she's gonna understand exactly who you are. But like, my daughter knows, like, why I don't want to be around these people, and I said it's because they lie. So sorry, like, I'm gonna be as open and honest with my kid as I can, and I have no problem saying this on the internet either. But yeah, screw that bitch. I doubt she'll ever want to wear any single shadows, but there you have it. Shit. Okay, I guess I was not just recording. But the next question is a single shadow you would pay double for, and this one is on my eyes today. It is Luxie Angel Wings. This is what it looks like on the finger. It has this really pretty, like, rosy brown sort of base, and then it has this, like, gold and green and maybe some blue. It's just, like, really pretty. Sometimes I think I can see pink, like a pink flip, but yeah, let me see if I can get up close. So you can see it on my eyes. It's really, really, really pretty. And I got this shade because of Hot Vegan Hannah. I love Hannah. I bought this, like, actually my first video I ever saw of her was her swatching all of her, like, interesting neutral shimmers. And I was just like, wow. I subscribed so fast, and then I binged all her videos, and yeah, I have never been disappointed by a single one of her videos, so I think you should definitely go subscribe if you aren't yet. But yeah, Angel Wings is so pretty. It's only $3. Like, I would pay $6. I think Hannah said this, but she's like, I would pay triple or quadruple, like, because it's that good. It really is a beautiful eyeshadow. And I think it's just even better that it's $3. Luxie does have some really nice shimmers. Some of them are pretty hit or miss, but this one is, like, definitely my favorite Luxie eyeshadow that I have. I'm so glad I got it. I love the name, Angel Wings, so beautiful. It's just a really special eyeshadow. And thank you, Hannah, for showing all your beautiful eyeshadows, because otherwise I don't think I ever would have found this. So yeah, like, no one really talks about Luxie, I feel like. So yeah, it's really nice. Love this one. Guys, I think I got a nosebleed. I'm so sorry. I don't know when this happened. Please get nosebleeds. Please ignore that. Okay, I don't think you can see the blood anymore. I'm so sorry. I did not realize I was literally bleeding. And I've been looking into the monitor, but fuck. Okay, my nose, my foundation's rubbed off a little bit now. Fuck, I'm sorry. But we're on the last question. This is a single shadow that best represents you. And I was thinking, because I used to be, like, a neutral eyeshadow wearer. Every single day I would have something like this, less colorful than this even. That was, like, my daily makeup. But then, like, the one thing, even before I discovered indie makeup, that really started stepping me out of my comfort zone and with color and all of that, purple eyeshadow was always something I have dabbled with, and now it's just my absolute favorite thing to wear. It makes me feel so pretty every time. I just love it. But I was also thinking, like, I don't, like, always want purple. Sometimes I want something that's just, like, special or sparkly, or maybe even neutral leaning, something grungy and, like, moody. I love those sort of, like, tones because I'm a moody bitch. So but I thought Hyperspace, like, this is also one of my absolute favorite single shadows that I have right up here. It's so interesting. It's got green, it's got purple, it's got, like, a grayed out base. It's just super special to me, and it's so stunning. I can wear it in a neutral look if I want, and it will still come off pretty neutral looking. Just with a twist. I can wear it in a purple look and feel absolutely amazing. So yeah, this eyeshadow is really cool. It almost has, like, this, like, bluish sort of base. It's very interesting. I love to wear this one when I'm in like a funk because I feel like I don't know, I always do my makeup based on my moods. So I do like darker colors or like grungier colors when I'm like not feeling my best, and I often don't feel my best because I have a lot of chronic pain. So yeah, I don't know, I just think it's so perfect. It's just a good go-to eyeshadow for me. I know it's gonna look good, I know I'm gonna love it, and I feel like it's like kind of interesting and like spicy, and it's just like a lot of things at once, just like me. It is a complicated eyeshadow, and I don't know, I just really love this one, and I feel like I feel a lot like myself in it, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know, I just think it's moody and out of pocket. I don't know, but yeah. So yeah, that is the end result of my shadows tag. I love it. I love single shadows. I'm so glad that I discovered them. I just think they're so fun. I love doing colorful makeup. Hyperspace is just like, it's really interesting because you can look at it and you might see one thing, but it's actually like so much more, if that makes any sense. And I feel like I can relate to that. I feel like people often judge me just based on like one thing they know about me, and then they've made up their mind. But you can't look at Hyperspace and be like, oh, that's a green shadow. No, it's a purple shadow, because it's so much more than that. If that makes any sense. I mean, I don't know, I just feel like it's an intriguing and like unique shadow, but it's like, it's definitely like a little moody, a little grungy, a little emo, dare I say, which is how I feel like half the time. But yeah, I just love Hyperspace. It's a really fun shadow for me. Yeah, that's all I have for you today. But yeah, here, I tried to clean this off for you. Here are my eyeshadows. I really love this. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And oh yeah, I did get back into esthetician school. Now I'm just waiting for my class to start, so I'm super excited. But yeah, that's my only news. And yeah, I wanted to say thank you again for hitting 100 subscribers. That's really cool, and I'm super excited. I hope you all have a great day. Bye.